Yo, what's going on, YouTube? YouTube admin, no intro, let's go. Well, first of all, you know that I don't do intros. Intros are not my type of stuff, right? So here I was channel hopping on YouTube, and here I come across Mansa Main's reaction on More Mansa, and it says that something about SA Blast American rapper Swae for misrepresenting the genre of Amapiano, which says here that he's pretty much saying that Amapiano is a Nigerian genre of music. That is false, completely false. Amapiano is 100% South African. It originated in South Africa. Okay, cool. Now that we got that out of the way. Amapiano is a music genre that has gone really far and beyond outside of South Africa. The whole world has begun to embrace Amapiano. It's growing. We have had in South Africa previously genres like Kwaito, bubblegum, there's South African hip hop. There's just a whole lot of genres that we came up with. Although hip hop is not really South African, but we kind of put our own twist to it, right? So now my point is that Amapiano is pretty much, in my opinion, is the biggest export in terms of music that we've ever had in South Africa. As a genre, complete genre that is embraced all over the world, right? So I feel that as South Africans, we have to take it upon ourselves to protect this beautiful music of ours and share it, of course, but then protect it at the same time. So we've got artists like your Kabza the Small, Emma Souls. I love Emma Souls. You've got Jazzy Disciples and the Gabba Canal. The list is endless, right? So now those who know Amapiano know that Kabza the Small is not the originator of Amapiano, although Kabza the Small at the moment is pretty much the biggest artist in Amapiano. South Africa and abroad, they know Kabza the Small as the king. I think that's what he's called, actually, the king of Amapiano. However, he's not the originator. He's not the original person to first create that Amapiano genre. However, because he's the biggest one in globally that we know, that is known as the brand of Amapiano, I say that, first of all, let us hurry and patent this genre. Okay, I'm speaking fast because I feel like this is an emergency video. This should be like a state of the nation address, in my opinion. This is something that is ours, and we have to, by all means, make sure that it does not get leaked out in the wrong way, and the right people have to get credit. They don't get credit. So there's something called patenting. Artists out there, you have to patent your work. You have to patent your work. And those who also, if you're a creative person who comes up with stuff from the origins, that you have to patent your work. That's how people get recognized where they need to get recognized, and that's how people end up getting their royalties and they eat forever. Now, I'm not saying that Kabza the Small has to eat forever by patenting this, but my point is that somebody has to patent it, somebody from South Africa, and we have to, as a country, get behind that one person who's going to patent it, unless if we as a country can patent it, which I don't know is possible. Now, CIPC is open. They do patenting. I don't know if they do just national patenting in South Africa or whether it's global as well. They correspond with the global patenting office. Now, if that's not the case, then Amapiano artists get up and speak about this and come to a consensus and go and patent this thing. Whether it's patent in Rome, whether the offices are in King Charles's sauna, just hurry up and go and patent this thing before it gets out of hand. Because already, when somebody as big as Swae already misrepresents it gets big. His message gets big. It reaches different places. So I haven't watched this video yet, actually. So I might be speaking of something that does not really have content yet. Let me just watch the video and then we'll chat about it in the Tupperware moment of truth. Let's just see what Mansa Main has to say about it. Should be interesting. Yeah. They mustn't take chances, these ones. They must not take chances.
Yo, welcome back to More Mansa. It is your boy Mansa, man. We bike again with another reaction video, guys. Look, man, I seen this on Instagram.
We bike again.
It's posted here on YouTube. About to go ahead and check it out, man. About to go ahead and check it out. South African last American rapper Swae for misrepresenting Amapiano as a Nigerian genre. Like, bro, this is gonna happen, guys. I already knew. I already know how this is gonna play out. I already know how this is gonna play out. More and more Americans is exposed to Amapiano now, and now they're thinking, that Nigeria has brought this genre about, which they ain't done no type of research. There's some. I seen what's his name?
What's his name? Okay, let me just stop Mansa right there, because I can tell you right now, Mansa loves South Africa. If it was possible, I feel like this guy should already have a dual citizenship, American and South African. That's how much this guy has followed South African content for a very long time. He's created South African content for a very long time. He himself has an Amapiano track while he was in South Africa. Stayed in South Africa for a whole year. That's the pattern that he has. So shout out Mansa Main. I know my boy. I know you're gonna rip them apart, dog. Do it for us, man. Do it for SA. I know you're gonna protect the people. You're gonna protect the people.
Man, what is his name? He posted on TikTok, bro. Tusi knows. Tusi knows from South Africa. Shout out to Tusi.
Tusi knows. Shout out to Tusi. A lot of these
people, man, they got to do their research, man. They got to do their research. Y'all already know. Your boy has been there from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I've seen the genre grow from, you know what I'm saying, as a child, as a baby. You feel me? I seen it give birth.
Facts.
I've seen South Africa give birth to Amapiano. You feel me? I seen it come out the womb and all head first. You feel me? Head first. I seen everything.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, I just know how this is gonna play out, man. I know how this is gonna play out. And it's like, it's a lot of these artists who are like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say they're just not popping right now. You know what I'm saying? Like Swae, like, no disrespect to Swae. Like, he definitely had his hits back in the day, but he's not popping right now. So now he's trying to find something. He's trying to grasp onto something. And I guess it's Amapiano. The genre is Amapiano. I don't know.
It is Amapiano. Mansa Main is 100% correct there. Swae Lee hasn't released. I think Swae Lee was on that group. There goes a real crowd, please. I think Swae Lee is one of those two kids, right? Yeah, we haven't heard anything. Well, let me say in South Africa, I haven't heard anything much from Swae Lee. I'm not knocking the guy down. I will never do that. However, I haven't heard anything. And like he says, like Mansa says, he's pretty much trying to grab onto something so that he makes his comeback, which is nothing wrong with that. 100%. Like I said, we have to share the music, share the genre with others. Perhaps it will become something more different when it goes abroad. Perhaps it will even be better with better sounds and better sound engineering, because the States does not make any mistake. The States do have some very good equipment that could better the sound quality of what we already have. However, not taking anything away from what we have done already, but it could get better. Why not? If not, why not, right? So Mansa Main is pretty much correct by saying that Swae is trying to make a bounce back, and perhaps he's trying to just piggyback on Amapiano, basically.
But you know what I'm saying? No shade to Swae Lee. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you was him. You was him a few years back. You know what I'm saying? The Ray Shrummer group, y'all was them. But you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, they trying to find every little thing they can grasp onto to keep it going. But look, you gotta do your research. You gotta be correct on what you're doing. Like, hey, that's one thing you don't want to mess with the South Africa Twitter, bro. I already know this. Like,
South African Twitter.
US Twitter is very wild as well. Because U.S. has a lot of trolls.
South African Twitter.
When South Africa get on Twitter, bro, when you go in, bro, they are something. Y'all are something. Let's check this out, man. Let's go ahead and see what they talking about.
And
they'll chew you up
on something very interesting.
Let me pause it. South African Twitter, they will chew you up and leave you with no bones. That's South African Twitter for you. You don't mess with South Africans, bruh. Don't do that. Don't do that, Swae Lee. Don't do that, bruh.
South Africans were seemingly offended when American rapper Swae Lee misrepresented Amapiano by tweeting that, "Wait till y'all hear Swae Lee on Amapiano with the Nigerian flag." And
look, I blame the U.S. Education system. he probably didn't even know better. He probably don't even know that was a Nigerian. I'm sure he knows that's a Nigerian flag. Like, I don't know, bro.
That quickly backfired as South Africans entered the chart and started demanding that he
delete this tweet and put the right flag or report this.
Delete the tweet and tweet a new one with the correct flag, as Amapiano is a South African genre and not Nigerian. Whereas
I'll just let Mansa Main read all those tweets.
And the
I told you. I don't blame you. Amapiano, at least apologize for you ruining
The
your
reason
career.
for this is South Africa has never really had a genre blow up as big as Amapiano.
Exactly, so I
and
said.
it has become the nation's pride and biggest
Hey, they
entertainment
better put some
export,
respect on
which is
South
why
Africa.
South Africa is highly protective of the genre. But Swae Lee joins the likes of Tusi, was also teased
I
an
told y'all
Amapiano
Tusi.
song.
And don't y'all hype it, y'all. That's what I don't want y'all to do. Please do not hype the songs just because an American is creating it. Even if I make a song, I made a song. Don't y'all hype them. Don't y'all hype it, bro, just because it's American. Don't y'all hype it.
Don't you hype it just because it's American? True. This is a man who knows himself. He has an Amapiano song that he recorded this side in South Africa, and he's saying that even with my song, do not overhype it, please. I don't want that. Pity, what's it called? Pity glory. Giving me that glory just because I'm an American. It's pity glory. Why should you give me all that glory? Nah. But one thing I can tell you is that this dude's Amapiano track is amazing. I love Mansa Main's track. No cap, no kissing anyone's butt, but this dude's track is solid. I was actually blasting it just a few days ago. Nah, dude, yours is dope. Your stuff is Amapiano. You are a South African, Mansa Main, so don't worry, bro.
Please don't y'all hype it, bro. If it's trash, admit it's trash. Don't hype it just because it's American, bro. Please don't. Like, don't do that. Like, y'all the creators. Y'all the originators. So if it's trash, it is trash, okay?
Straight
like,
up.
come on.
Straight up. If it's trash, it's trash. Throw it in the bin, man. Where's my...
At the
Sounds
same
smooth,
time,
though.
Drake
That sounds
recently
smooth.
followed Kabza the Small after announcing that the producer will be adding additional production on his tour.
I like how I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I'm ahead of my time. You feel me? Y'all know I've been doing this since way back when. And it's been what, 4 years now? Now Americans, come on, fam. I'm ahead of my time. I'm ahead of my time, y'all.
You're ahead of your
Which
time,
is
on
just
point.
testament to
You
the
definitely
genre's
ahead of your
rise.
time, bro.
But South African music fans are still eager to hear Swae Lee's take on the genre, given his musical success record. But you guys let us
Don't hype it, y'all. Don't hype it. Please don't hype it. That's my thing, bro. Don't hype it, bro. Swae Lee hasn't not been relevant since 2014, 2015. I don't even know, bro. Like, don't hype it, y'all. Please don't hype it. Tusi, okay, we might be able to work with something that he puts out. You know what I'm saying? He's still kind of relevant. But Swae Lee, bro, come on now, y'all. Don't hype it. Please don't hype it. But your boy, look, your boy been here since you know what I'm saying, since the birth of it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm curious to know what it's gonna sound like as well. Comment down below all y'all's thoughts on this whole situation. I mean, shout out to Swae Lee and the American rappers. You know what I'm saying? Hopping on Amapiano. They just need to put some respect on the genre. You know what I'm saying? Put some respect on South African name. You feel me? Hey, they not going. Y'all not going. I know y'all not going. I know y'all not going for it. I know y'all not. But that's all I got to say about this situation, man. But I hope you guys enjoy my ass commentary. Just like something.
Well, now for the Tupperware moment of truth, brought to you by the lady who sold me the Tupperware. Go complex. Yes. What do I think? Like I said in the beginning, I think I said a lot of things. However, now that I've watched the video, I think that perhaps maybe I might have been a bit harsh, maybe. However, Mansa Main says perhaps he could credit Swae Lee's mistake, a blooper, of putting the wrong flag, the Nigerian flag instead of the South African flag. Says he might blame it on the poor American education system, which I don't know. Hey, I don't know. I've never been to the States. I don't know whether the education system is poor or not. Maybe they've got a great education system. However, the boy was just not paying attention in geography. Who knows? His message was, I found it as touch condescending. Wait till your boy, what's his name, Swae Lee, hops on Amapiano. Confident, yes, I love confidence. Never knock a confident guy down. But wait, go and listen to Amapiano first before you can start making comments. You know what I mean? However, if ever he's gonna make the music, then I suppose he has to do it right. And us as the consumers of the music, like Mansa says, do not overhype it. If it's not the one, it's not the one. Okay, do not overhype it. Yes, we can give notes here and there, way to improve here and there. That's if the guy is not arrogant enough to not ask for or not to ask for notes. But an artist asks for notes. My biggest point was this in this whole video. What you should take from this is to patent your work. South Africans, artists, patent your work. Inventors, South African inventors, patent your work. African inventors, patent your work. There's nothing more important than patenting your work, so that should this thing ever progress into something else, you get recognition for being the originator of that, whatever it is. Okay, so artists get together, one caucus in a boardroom, or go fill up F&B stadium for something very fruitful. This demands a conversation. All artists, Amapiano artists, sit down, talk about it. Somebody go patent this thing. Then we can start sharing it with the rest of the world. When we know on paper that South Africa owns this thing. Okay. Now to all those art heads who say no, but art should be free. Allow the art to be free, man. The art has to have on its own, and people will just find inspiration from the air and the whatever there. We don't care about all that. Go and patent. We have been hurt long enough as the people of this continent. We have been hurt a lot of times due to a lack of patenting. Most of it is back in the day before black people could even patent anything. But anyway, the story mustn't go too far. Anyway, if you like my reaction, please feel free to subscribe to the channel and share the video with your family and friends and family.